Good afternoon. It's great to see you. Welcome back. Good. And how was your week? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I do remember that last time we talked about how your husband and your children were beginning to notice a change in your behavior, how you felt like something was wrong, how you felt that all you were doing was pretty much sleeping and drinking to cope with what you currently had going on, and you were really unaware and unsure of how to handle this situation. Mm-hmm. 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 And I can definitely understand your anxiety, your frustration, and your emotions behind your change in your behaviors and the manner in which you feel about just operating through daily life. I really want to first take the opportunity to commend you for coming back to counseling each week to continue to push through this situation and to continue to grow each and every day. It's definitely something that needs to be commended for your behaviors and for the manner in which you are doing something to change what is currently taking place. So I do want to commend you for your bravery and for your dedication and for your consistency as it pertains to this counseling session. Mm-hmm. 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 And so when I hear you saying that you're experiencing issues in all areas, tell me a little bit about that. Mm-hmm. 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 And sometimes it's also important for you to tell yourself that you can. You have to say things like, I can get out of bed. I can take my children to soccer or gymnastics class. I can be strong. I am strong. I am going to win. I am going to succeed. You have to sometimes remind yourself that you are able to do those things. Mm-hmm. 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 And how does that make you feel when you think about where you started with counseling and then how you're feeling about it now? Because I remember that in the beginning you were kind of hesitant about seeking counseling services, but I see that now, after you've been able to reflect on your thoughts and feelings surrounding counseling, that you really do see that this is actually helping you and it's helping you to build stronger bonds and to be able to focus on, your thoughts and feelings as it pertains to your current situation. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. I definitely understand that. Yes. And then being able to identify that you really don't want to stay in the situation that you're currently in, but maybe that you're unsure of how to progress and move forward. And knowing that there is something that needs to change, but maybe the uncertainty of what that is and how to obtain that change could also be overwhelming and frustrating. And I definitely understand your thoughts and feelings as it pertains to this current situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And being able to be in constant communication with your own personal thoughts and feelings, and being able to identify your weaknesses as it pertains to you using alcohol to cope with your situation. Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about how it makes you feel when you drink. Do you feel like it really completely removes the issue? Or do you just feel like it's something you're utilizing to pass time? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, well, I definitely want to commend you for continuing to come to these counseling sessions. I want you to know that you deserve to be applauded for your consistency and just for you persevering and pushing through, even when it seems like it's going to be challenging and or overwhelming for you. And so I definitely commend you for coming to this counseling session, and I look forward to us continuing to meet as you've been able to identify that this is something that's going to help you. So I encourage you to continue writing in your journal, continue coming so that we can continue to unpack those feelings associated with your changes in behavior. And the not so good ways that you've been able to see is that drinking is not really erasing the problem, but we will continue to grow each week until you're able to progress. Okay? And so I know that this week was a bit of an emotional session as we begin to look deeply at how the situation is impacting your thoughts and feelings, and you having to reflect on how this makes you feel. So I do again want to thank you for being open to not just counseling session, but open to change and growth. Okay. All right. So let's go to the front desk and get you scheduled for next week. All right.